Kemeisha, your lifestyle and weight loss nurse practitioner with Mini Health Clinic. Just here with a few tips again, or we could call it a little prescription for you. So if you're someone who, especially after COVID, especially in the last couple of years, have just been having increased anxiety, and you're just not sure what's going on, whether your mind's racing, you're having a lot of negative thoughts, or you're actually feeling the physiological responses to anxiety, like you're feeling, irritable in your body, your chest is tight, you might be having palpitations. If you're experiencing those things, yes, you are most likely having some anxiety. And if you're trying to live a healthy lifestyle, if you're trying to conquer your goals, if you're trying to lose weight, this is definitely something you want to take control of. Now, anxiety, a lot of times, it's always going to be there for you, possibly, definitely can improve, but here are some quick tips to help with that. So one, you want to make sure that nothing is actually wrong. There are health issues that can cause those same symptoms. Like if you're having thyroid issues, you could have a hormone imbalance and things like that. So the first step is coming to someone like me. Hey, and I can do your blood work, see what's going on in your body. And that's the first step. The second is making sure that you're getting enough sleep. A lot of times when we're going for long periods of time without sleep, we have increased cortisol levels. And those levels, it's kind of like our stress hormones, you could think about it. So if those are elevated, you have increased risk of feeling anxious, as well as when that's elevated, it actually stores fat around your stomach. And we don't want that. Another thing, another tip is to practice mindfulness, just being conscious and being mindful. So we have to remember that our thoughts are just thoughts, right? But sometimes in our bodies, when you pair a thought with an emotion for long periods of time, then it becomes very scary. So noticing those times when you're feeling anxious or when you're making bad decisions or you're falling into habits that you want to change, just kind of take a quick second, check in with yourself, ask yourself, what's going on? Am I eating this extra donut because I'm anxious, or I just got a stressful call, so now I'm, drinking another, round of, beer, or whatever your, habits that you want to change are. So just practicing consciousness, like, okay, I feel this way, acknowledging it and not being scared, because sometimes, a lot of times when we're scared, we're kind of anxious about being anxious and that this feeling might never improve. But I'm telling you, it definitely can. And then along the lines of mindfulness, meditation helps. Exercise, when you're walking and exercising, you do release serotonin, and that helps to calm your body down. Also getting outside with nature, being social, we're social beings. So being around people, calling a friend, talking about it, expressing it, sometimes takes away the power of whatever is stressing you out. And then the number one thing I want to talk about today is really and truly living in the present. So when we stay in the present moment, we're good, right? Most of the times when we're anxious, we're either worried about or remember something that has happened in the past, or we're worried about the future. But if we stay right here, right now, we're good. And if we stay here and we control what we can control within these moments, and we learn to control even our anxiety, whether with like deep breathing, acknowledgement, and you go from that place, then you're able to slowly get control of your life and get control of your anxiety. So it's just really important as you're making lifestyle changes. A big part of it is controlling that. If that's something that you struggle with, or you might know someone who's going through this, that's a huge part. Or just anything you're trying to improve in your life. Sometimes these are some things that are holding us back. So just, check in with yourself, practice mindfulness. I always tell my patients to practice gratitude. So it sounds corny, but it's real. 3 times, let's say daily or as many times you can remember, say 3 things you're thankful for. It could be the smallest thing, like thankful for waking up this morning, or a memory that you remember, or you might even say something you're thankful for in the future. Um, so practicing that does help to soothe your mind. And then when you have negative thoughts, switch it out for a positive thought. And don't get too wrapped up in thoughts that come into your head. A lot of times that's just memory and incorrect association. So remember, you can create your life. You can be healthy. You can live the life you want. You can be the weight you want. It's just a matter of taking control and knowing that it's small changes over time, but as you become more involved with, changing your lifestyle, you can reach those goals. Have a wonderful day. Talk to you again soon.